Today's topic is knapsack problem. So the main objective of this video is a brief introduction to a greedy algorithm or a greedy method, and what is a knapsack problem and how we can achieve knapsack problem by using a greedy algorithm. So let's get started. A knapsack is nothing but a bag. So there are few objects and many things which we need to put all the objects into the bag such that I need to get a maximum output. So it is a maximization problem. So let me explain what is a maximization problem. So maximization is nothing but we need to get a maximum output. There are many possibilities. In all those possibilities, we need to get a maximum output. And the variants are the fractional and the 0-1 knapsack problem. So before explaining that, I'm going to explain you what is a greedy algorithm. So the greedy method is used to solve the optimization problem. So what is an optimization? Optimization is nothing but finding the output such that the output should be a maximum output or the minimum output. Okay, now I'm going to explain it by using an example. Let me consider an A and B. I need to travel from A to B and there are four possibilities. I'm assuming that there are only four possibilities. One is by walk and one is by using bike and by train or by the flight. Okay, and there is a constraint. So the constraint is 12 hours. So I need to travel A to B in 12 hours of time. Okay, so in this four solution, I reach the destination in the span of 12 years by using only the train or flight. So in the four possibilities, there are only two possibilities which is satisfying my constraint. So these two solutions are called feasible solutions. Okay, the feasible solution is nothing but a solution which satisfies the constraints is called a feasible solution. Now, what is a optimal solution? How we can say whether the solution is optimal or not? A optimal solution is nothing but a feasible solution by which we can get a maximum output or the minimum output. It's nothing but, so these two are the feasible solutions. Now in these two solutions I can reach the destination B by using train with a cost of 12 and by using a flight with a cost of 15. So my aim is to travel A and B in the span of 12 hours and I need to get I need to spend the money very minimum cost. So what is the optimal solution? This is my optimal solutions. Why? Because I can achieve my destination in the span of only 12 rupees. So this is called a greedy algorithm. So a greedy algorithm is nothing but we can use it to solve the optimization problem. And what is a feasible solution? Which satisfy all the constraints is called a feasible solution. What is the optimal solution? A solution which is a feasible solution and gives a minimum cost or the maximum cost is called an optimal solution. For any problem or for any statement, there is only one optimal solution and many feasible solutions. Four solutions and two are the feasible and only one is an optimal. Okay, so how we can solve the optimization problem? There are three strategies. The first one is the greedy method and second one is the dynamic programming and third one is a branch and bound. Now coming to the knapsack problem. So what is a knapsack problem? A knapsack problem is nothing but a maximization problem, nothing but we are going to find the maximum output and price. So the first one is a fractional and second one is a 0-1. What is a fractional? Objects can be divisible. For example, I need to bring a potato 15 kgs but my bag size of 13 kgs. I can bring only 13 kgs of potato which is of my bag size, isn't it? So where the total object is divided. Okay, such type of problems are called the fractional. Coming to the 0-1 knapsack, which objects are indivisible. For example, a washing machine which we can't make the parts and we can sell it. Okay, so this 0-1 knapsack problem can be achieved by using a dynamic programming and the fractional can be achieved by using a greedy method. Okay, now I'm going to discuss a fractional knapsack problem. So as I mentioned that a knapsack is nothing but a bag and what are the constraints that are given? We need to find the maximum profit after selling all the objects which have chosen. So the data which is provided is nothing but the objects, the number of objects and the object weight and the profit. Okay, so this is nothing but a knapsack problem. So okay, before going to the algorithm, let me show you what are the data that is available to solve the problem. So the data is nothing but the number of objects and the profit for each object. So nothing but if we sell the object 1, we can get the profit of 10 rupees. and the object 1 weight is 2 kgs and my bag weight is 15 kgs. Now I need to fill my bag with an object such that I need to get a maximum profit. Okay, so the algorithm is nothing but, so for each item compute its profit by weight ratio. I'll explain you what is meant by profit by weight ratio. And now we need to arrange all the items in descending order based upon the profit by weight ratio. Okay, now in the third step I'm going to fill my knapsack problem. The first step, we need to find the profit by ratio. So there are 7 objects and the profit of each object is provided next row, and in the next row the weight of my object. Now I'm going to calculate profit by weight. So guys, see that, so the profit of object 1 is 10 rupees for the weight of 2 kgs. For 2, if I sell my 2 kgs of object 1, then only I can get the 10 profit of 10. So profit by value is nothing but what is my profit if I sell only 1 kg of the such product. So that's the profit by value. So I'm calculating the profit by weight, nothing but 10 by 2, 5 by 3, 15 by 5. So these are my values. Okay, so this is my first step. In the first step I'm going to calculate my profit by weight ratio. So in the second step, what I'm doing, in the second step we need to sort the complete table in descending order. Okay, descending order is nothing but big to small. Okay, my initial table is nothing but this. Now I need to sort the complete table based upon the values row, okay, or the values column. So I see, observe this values column which is in a descending order 6, 5, 4.5. Now I'm going to sort remaining columns, the object column, profit column, weight column based upon my value column. So for the, so see, the value is 6 and the object is 5 and its profit is 6 and the weight is 1. So see, for the value of 6 the object is 1 and the profit is 6 and the weight is 1. So I sorted all the 3 columns based upon my value column. Okay, this is my second step. In the third step, what I need to do, I need to fill the bag with object based upon my values. So what is my bag weight given? Nothing but a 15 kgs. Now I need to start filling all the objects. So okay, see, so this is my table. Now initially I need to fill my bag with maximum value. Okay, my maximum value is of 6 which contains the object 5. So initially I am filling my bag with object 5. So object 5 weight is nothing but 1 kgs. Okay, so initially my bag weight is 15 kgs, so I am filling with 1 kg, so the remaining bag weight is 14 kgs. Okay, so by this by the first step I filled my object 5, isn't it? Okay, now I need to fill my object 1. So object 1 is of size 2 kgs and my bag weight is 14 kgs. So where I can fill my bag with object 1, so bag weight becomes 12 kgs. Okay, and then now bag size is of 12 kgs and I'm filling with object 6 which is weight of 4 kgs. So there is a space, so 12 minus 4, 8. So by these 3 steps I filled my object 1 and object 6 and there is a space, so I'm going to fill my object 3 and the object 7. So filled my object 3 and the object 7. So after filling object 7, my bag contains only 2 kg of space. So after this 7, what is the next object? Nothing but the 2. So the weight of 2 is nothing but 3. So see what will happen. So I can't able to fill my bag with 3 kgs of object. Why? Because so my bag contains only 2 kgs. I cannot keep inside an object which is of 3 kgs. So what I will do is nothing but I will take the 2/3 part of my object. It's nothing but I'm going to take only 2 kgs from the 3 kgs. So this is also filled partially, nothing but 2 by 3. So there is no space, so I'm not going to fill my object 4. Okay, so guys, now I need to calculate the weight. For this I'm going to construct an array of size 7. Why? Because the object size is of 7, so I'm going to construct an array of size 7. Now initially, so this is my object 1 and this is my object 7. Okay, see, for the object 1 I fill it completely, so I'm initializing by 1. So for the object 2, what we did, so just we consider 2/3 part, so 2 by 3. Okay, for the third object we filled it with complete weight, so it is 1. For the fourth object we haven't filled, so I am filling my array of 4 with 0. For the fifth object we filled it's completely filled, so object 1. So in such a way I'm going to fill my complete array. So only the object 4 is not filled. Now I'm going to calculate my weight. So for the object 1, what is the profit? It's nothing but 6. So 1 into 6. So summation of all the objects. And for the object 2, my profit is of 5, but I took only the 2/3 part. So 2 by 3 into 5. Okay, see, this is my object 1, this is my for my object 2, for this is for 3, for the 4 it is nothing but 0 is multiplied with profit. Okay, isn't it? So nothing but a 0. So after calculating the complete profit, I can get the profit of 54.6 rupees. So this is called a knapsack problem. So I'm going to give you a brief explanation of a knapsack problem. The data which they will provide in the question is nothing but the number of objects and the profit and the weight and the size of bag. What we need to do, initially we need to calculate the profit by weight ratio in the first step. In the second step, we need to sort a complete table or a complete columns based upon the profit by weight value. Okay, and the third step, we start filling bag until the bag weight becomes a 0. We're going to construct an array of size n, where n is nothing but the number of objects, and we are going to fill a complete array by using 1 or 0 or the part which we have filled. Nothing but if we fill the bag with the object 1, which is of 4 kgs, and the 4 kgs is filled into the bag, then I considered 1. If the object is not in the bag, then I kept a 0. If object is filled partially, for example in the 4 kgs of weight, just I am filling it 2 kgs, then I consider it as a partial under 2 by 4, and then finally I'm going to calculate my cost by using the array and the profit. So this is my profit which I can get after solving by using a knapsack problem using a greedy method.